News, my lovely, wonderful people. Bishop Matthew Kukah. If the Supreme Court has Falana, Olisa, and Mike Ozionwo, I can go to sleep. But not with these people. I don't see justice coming up. Ah, my brothers, my sisters. That word, so when the man they talk so, meaning say, eh, we not go fit, we may, now conditional statement, we may not be able to truly get justice in all of this. So he say because if now this men on night day that table, he had for free rich grant say okay, we might get justice. Say, but this way they pick to be the judge for the Supreme Court matter. So they say heart they do one kind say pem say no, the thing not the do one way for a mind say there will be justice in all of this. He say because not be Tinubu, not be these guys. He say if na Femi Falana, if na Mike, if na these people say go fit get hearts, get mind, say, okay, Nigeria will have, they may have justice with everything going on. He say, but with these people, they see the possibility. He say, because these people they put for there, so he say, they sure, say the truth will come out at all from this presidential election tribunal. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Bishop Kukah voiced out its concerns, saying, with everyone that is on the election tribunal case right now, I don't know what to say. I really don't know how to appropriate things. If it was Femi Falana, Olisa, and Mike Ozionwo that were on that list, I would have been hopeful that with all the evidences provided to the court, they will come up with the truth. But with what we currently have, I don't know exactly how we can sort this out. Bishop Matthew Kukah, the bishop of the Catholic Diocese Sokoto, said that if he has Femi Falana's son, Olisa, and Mike Ozionwo in the Supreme Court, he can go to sleep and be sure that things will be done decently and in order. Bishop Kukah made a statement when he was giving speech at the Afe Babalola 80 years at the bar, when he was talking about the power of president and how they can do good to make things better for the people. Bishop Matthew Kukah began by saying that the president has enormous power, but that question is, what do you use the power for and how do you use it? He said, we have the opportunity now to rebuild our country, and that no matter what happens and how the Supreme Court ends, it is convinced that we will have put the ugly past behind us if we have the right persons with us. Bishop Matthew Kukah said, president has tremendous power, but if the president wants to do well, firstly, he must understand his country. He must understand where the people are hurting and also be a man of integrity to understand how to manage differences. He said, when people criticize Supreme Court, you ought to understand that something is saying there is something wrong. Don't throw a stone in the market until you are sure your mother did not go to market that day. If I have Femi Falana in the Supreme Court, Olisa, and Mike Ozionwo in the Supreme Court, I can go to sleep. And I know that the judiciary arm of government will do well and will speak for the people. But with the crop of people we have today, I don't even see the right people coming up to give the right answers in terms of how things can possibly go on with the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. I just hope that Nigerians get the best out of what is currently going on now. Guy, you don't speak well. Now Bishop Matthew Kukah they speak so. He say he had they do one kind, say he no know, he not they sure. He say because the people say they see where they did the court so with everything they happen. He say he not they sure. He say they look the matter, they look and say, but he not feel appropriately place things. Say because with everything going on, he does not even know, where to place things. He say because Say they think they do one kind. They do one kind. He say because Tinubu himself, the kind of when he get when he go put for Supreme Court, whether or those are the people that were supposed to put for Supreme Court say they won't lead. He said because the president must first of all understand that the people are hurting, okay, and understand where they are at so that you can be able to appropriate change. But when the president himself, some people see him as not, somebody of integrity, of high standard, high moral standard, how do you reconcile all that? Do you blame the people? Do you blame the president? Or how do you reconcile, how do you put words into, real meaning to get on with the truth? How do you do that? So these are some of the things currently going on, and it is a shame to mention but a few that these things are sincerely and truly happening. You see now, you see, and so it is what it is. And if we want Nigeria to become a better place, we want things to change, every single individual needs to begin to, see beyond just the glass of me. It must go beyond me. It must become us. By the time we begin to see appropriately, okay, and we can truly, know that we're not condescending, because some people say whatever they want to say. We are not dropping our standard, but we are standing on the right moral platform. Then we can begin to really ensure that truth becomes our watchword. Every time we turn a blind eye, every time we pretend that we can't see what is happening, every time we let people affect what is going, we allow people do some certain things that affect us, then we have now become, we have now allowed ourselves to be used, okay, or to be confused in terms of, honestly and sincerely walking in the right place, okay. So we just want things to be right. We want this country, we want this country to become a better place, okay. We want this country, we want this country to be a better place. I want all Nigerians to understand that as far as we are concerned, if we are going to honestly and sincerely make any form of, position of truth, every single individual will have to come on board and ensure that we are doing the right thing. Leave us a comment. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. It's bye for now.